Alright, well, up next we have our headliner.
Back when I was a youngin', I didn't care about nothing. I was straight front, on the path headed for self-destruction. See, in school I wasn't good. I was constantly suspended in detention so much I had my own VIP section. In education, I found that whack. First, second, third quarter I did bad. But the fourth, I straightened up my act just to arrogantly brag to the other kids in class about how I never stayed back. But then, 9th grade came, and I began to feel this change. I broke up with my girl, but this new love had unfurled. It felt weird when it came, and it felt kind of strange because this love wasn't for a chick, nah. This love was for the stage. See, I discovered this enormous passion I never knew I had for acting, and it's wild because once I embraced it, I also appreciated the importance of my education to learn that it has a firm determination towards my destination.
Yeah.
And then 11th grade came, and by then, I was a new man, with new dreams and a plan. But I still worry, though, for some of my friends and family. They're proud of me, and it makes me glad, but in turn also makes me sad. Because a good amount of them just stayed on that same path. So I try to talk to them, but they don't hear it. I try to show them a vision, but they don't see it. It's like I try to feed them knowledge, but their minds are believing. Thank you. I wrote that. That's actually the first poem I ever wrote, and I thought I'd share it with you guys tonight. When I was sitting here thinking about, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I thought I'd share like my journey with spoken word. You know what I mean, and poetry, because it's like a new chapter in my life. What's up, man? It's like a new chapter in my life. You know what I mean? That I started embarking on. Obviously, first I started with the acting. And then, you know, being around so many talented artists, I got into poetry. And so I thought I'd do a short timeline from the past to the present. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a rendition of 2 different poems. The first one I'm going to do is Untimely Meditations by Saul Williams, because that's the first spoken word poem I ever heard. And that was the first one that I was like, okay, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And then the second one I'm going to take y'all to the present. And I'm actually a part of a spoken word group touring project called Articulation. We're going to be doing a performance at Boston. It's going to be a touring project. It's going to be crazy. Hit me up on Facebook if you want the info. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be, That's a little timeline I'm going to take y'all on, all right? Y'all ready to ride with me?
Yeah!
Ships on ready to walk with me? Yeah. Seatbelt on ready to take a ride? Let's ride then. The fiery suns of my passions evaporates the love lakes of my soul, clouds my thoughts and rains you into existence as I take flights on boats of lightning, claiming chaos as my concubine and you as my me, the eye of the storm, you of the sea, we of the moon, land of the free. And what have I done to deserve this? Am I happy? Happiness is a mediocre sin, set for a middle-class existence. I see through smiles and smell truth in the distance. Beyond one-dimensional smiles and laughter, lies are hereafter. Where tears echo laughter, you have to do math to divide a smile by a tear times fear equals mere truth. I simply dwell in the air, and if that's the case, all I have to do is breathe, and all else will follow. That's why drums are hollow, and I like drums. Drums are good, but I can't think straight. I lack the attention spans to meditate. My attention spans galaxies here and now are immense. Seconds are secular, moments are mine. Self is an illusion, music's divine. Noosed by the strings of Jimmy's guitar, I swing. Purple haze hypnotizing the part of I that never dies. Look into my eyes, it's the windows of the soul. It's fried chicken, collies and cornbread. It's corn milk, sour cream, eggs and oil. It's the stolen blood of the earth used to make the cars run and kill the fish. Who, me? I play scales. The scales of dead fish, of oil slick seas. My sister blows wind through the hollows of fallen trees, and we are the echoes of eternity, echoes of eternity, echoes of eternity. Maybe you've heard of us. We do rebirths, revokes, and resurrections. We do basement parties and pyramids. I left my tag on the wall. The beats would echo off the stone and solidify into the form of light bulbs, destined to light the heads of future generations. They're releasing it up in the form of... Maybe you've heard of us. If not, you must be trying to hear us. In such cases, we can't be heard. We remain in the darkness unseen. At the center of unpeeled bananas, we exist uncolored by perception, clothed to the naked eye. Five senses cannot sense the fact of our existence. That's the only fact. And matter of fact, there are no facts. Facts be a fact, and not telegram, a hologram, a telephone, the son of man to tell him he is done. Leave a message on his answering machine telling him there are none. God and I are one. Times moon, times star, times sun, the factor is me. You remember me? I slung amethyst rocks on Saturn blocks till I got caught up by earthling cops. They wanted me for their army or whatever. Picture me. I swirl like the wind, tempting tomorrow to be today, tiptoeing the fine line between everything and everything else. I am simply Saturn, swirling sevens through soup, the soul living air of air, and I, and all else follows. Reverberating the space inside of drum hollows, packaged in bottles and chips, and tomorrow then sold to the highest nigga. I swing from the tallest tree, lynched by the lowest branches of me, praying that my physical will set me free, because I'm afraid that all else is vanity. Mere language is profanity. I would rather hum or have my soul tattooed on my tongue than let the scriptures be sung in gibberish as words be simple fish in my soul aquarium, and intellect can't swim. So I stopped putting on my mind so my thoughts could lock. I'm tired of trying to understand. Perceptions are mangled and not in any way. Life is more than what meets the eye and I, so elevate I to the third. And even that shit seems absurd. But as your thoughts leave you, third isolated, no man is an island, but I often feel alone. So I find peace through Om.